What's going on, y'all? Another episode of Hollywood Divas Season 2. What is this, episode 6? Bitch, listen. I am so done with Paula and Forest. What was this episode called? Heartbreak Hotel. Bitch, listen. I got a headache, so let me calm down. So anyway, it starts off with, and it was a cute episode. It was a cute episode because it really wasn't that much drama in it. Nobody was really fighting. We actually see them focusing on certain things. Like we see Golden, she doing her little pillow shit. Baby, if it ain't the pillow pet, I'm not here for it. All right. Let me tell you something. Golden, if the shit ain't under $30, I don't care about it, okay? Cause you ain't finna be out here just because you a pseudo celebrity or whatever, a once in a lifetime celebrity. You ain't finna be selling no damn pillows, fucking pillows. I can go get some feathers myself from the beauty Michaels or whatever, the craft store, and make my own damn pillow. We got sewing machines and all that downstairs, But if it's over $30, baby, ain't nobody buy. Cause it reminded me of Married to Medicine when Quiet was selling them dog clothes and Dr. Heavenly was trying to buy that dog clothes and they was like $300 some dollars. I said, for what? For something that they gonna shit in? Girl, get the fuck out of here. But yeah. So I mean that was cute. She did her little photo shoot and all that, fine. That was golden little tidbit. The whole base of this episode was really Lisa trying to have the girls come together. She wants to do this brunch for her mother. Her mother has lung cancer. And, when we first see the show opens up with Lisa having her siblings over, her two brothers and her other sister. Girl, let me just say, I don't want to talk about nobody's family. But Lisa is the prettiest of all of them. And then there's Andre. And then, yeah, everybody else falls in accordingly. But I like, you could tell they kind of close a little bit. But just like any other family, you have, some distance because Andre don't even live in LA. But Lisa, it just broke my heart a little bit because, most of us dealt with a family member that was sick and know how that feels to actually have to watch a family member. And if you haven't, please just be glad that you haven't done that yet. Or you actually had to take care of a family member who was so ill that they couldn't, like, when my uncle, right before he passed away, he got so damn sick that he couldn't even wipe his own ass, okay? And we had him in our house and we had to do that shit for him. Okay, so first of all, I wasn't cleaning the shit. My sister had to did that, but it was just very heartbreaking to see, and it takes a toll on you. And I got everything what Lisa was coming from, with her wanting her siblings to step up, especially Carlos since he actually lives in LA too. And like, damn, you can come over and kick it with mama too, and not just be in a room or just be in the house, and while she in a room, I have to sleep with her to make sure everything is cool, okay? And the father, he can only do so much. He's doing everything breaking his back, and he was like, damn, come on and help mama too. And it was just sad. It was just sad. But Lisa wanted to put together this brunch, so she sits down with Countess. I am so tired of them putting Countess in these scenes with food. Okay? They put all that food. I know they was tasting the food. They always at a restaurant or something. Last week, they was at a restaurant. She was eating chicken. The week before that, she was eating chicken. On the first damn episode, she was singing about chicken while frying chicken. I'm just sitting here like, what are y'all trying to do? Y'all can't find no other scenes for her, where it's not involving food. Because, I could just think of the jokes that people probably finna say about it, and I'm just tired of it. As a fellow big bitch, I just don't, I'm not here for it, okay? That ain't all we fucking do, bitch. But, yeah, it was whatever. So, Lisa basically was like, should I invite, Forrest or whatever? Because, if she invite Paula, 9 out of 10, Forrest gonna beat it right there on her hip. Countess really wasn't here for it, but, she was like, whatever. And I was with Countess because she was looking. I know I just said what I said, but I was with her because when that girl said, this is sprinkled with some chicken or some shit, and it was basically fried chicken, and they tried to give it a fancy name. Countess was like, "Look, I could have cooked this shit in my goddamn kitchen better," and I said, "I'm pretty sure you could have, bitch. Pretty sure you could." Moving on from that, Countess also wanted to see where the fuck Elise was because she was just tired of the fact that this girl ain't been there. I think she's gone doing a play or something like that. So she's been off the scene for the last couple of episodes. And she'll be back next week. Oh, I'm reading the fuck out of Golden next week. I'm reading the fuck out of Golden next week. I'm reading the fuck out of Golden the next week. Because from that little commercial blip that I seen when she gonna tell Elise, you damn near 50 and you ain't ever been pregnant. Bitch, then we had this discussion already. Maybe because you probably was a teenage mama. I don't know how old the fuck you were when you had your child. Everybody ain't out here thotting and bopping and want to get pregnant just like you. Bitch, I forgot to even turn the sound down on my phone just in case. Girl, I was just too through when I seen that. I said, bitch, and Elise got up out that chair. I said, let her go and handle that shit. Move security. You want to say she damn near 50? Let that damn near 50 woman whoop your ass, okay? But, anyway, moving on from that. What else happened? Paula. Yeah, Countess wanted Elise to be there because she wanted to see and hear the things that Elise has to say instead of hearing it secondhand, because she's still, harping on that little thing about her saying that she looked like she didn't lose no weight. Now, from what I heard, at the time of that party, she was still kind of a little swollen, but still. I mean, Countess girl, I get it. It shouldn't be no criticizing or whatever, but I mean, it really don't look like, but okay, I'm gonna move on because I like you. But I mean, it don't really. I mean, maybe you feel different because it's you and you just feel a little bit lighter. We just can't really. Okay, so Paula with Forest, okay, and she got to do the homework that the pastor, Torre put out for them to do, and that was for her to, go back to the lowest point in her life for 24 hours. Forrest can't understand what's going on. Mind you, he was there and he heard what the pastor said. He don't want the wife to go. I'm like, you should be wanting this bitch to go and just get you some air to breathe or some shit. But I mean, I understand because my girlfriend the same way. She probably would have acted the same way. The fuck you going? Listen. Okay, just listen. I just gotta go do. Seriously. That I get it. But them, they just need to breathe. Okay. Your woman ain't finna go out doing shit. You know where she finna go. But, I mean, she didn't tell him where she was going, but she wasn't finna go fucking around or whatever the fuck. And if you think your people gonna just go fuck around or do some fucked up shit, y'all ain't got trust in y'all relationship if you think that automatically. But, Lil Wonderful, oh, Jesus. Lil Wonderful sitting on that couch looking like an old ass man. I'm sorry to talk about. I don't, because of them glasses. Them glasses look like they were sitting on his nose. And I'm like, give that baby some better frames, okay? I don't want him. And I say that because if we as adults can notice this stuff, and we trying to be, politically correct and not, talk about the child because it's not the child's fault that the parent did this to them. You already gave them a fucked up You already gave them a different name, somewhat you want to call unique in your opinion, and then you get them glasses. And I'm just like, I feel for him when he go to school because I'm pretty sure they probably be saying shit. Kids are cruel. Come on now. But anyway, moving on. Paula basically was trying to have this conversation also before with Forrest, trying to tell him to go ahead and apologize and to Lisa and them. Why should I apologize when they attack me? No, bitch, you attacked them. You came there on the fucking defense and they defended them fucking selves, okay? And Countess ass was just sitting there eating her goddamn nachos. You the one that picked up a motherfucking bottle. And they was like, apologize to Rashawn. Apologize to Rashawn? He's a fucking coward. He called you a bitch and all this. You a coward with your goddamn self. Rashawn would have never said nothing if your wife wouldn't have said nothing to him. Okay? That's what the fuck it is. Shade meets shade, bitch. And I called that shit. I know what the fuck it is. You wasn't trying to sit there and act like y'all so fucking victims and shit like that. No. You's a bitch. You a coward yourself. Because a real person wouldn't have just picked up a damn ketchup bottle. You would have used your hands. Matter of fact, you would have just used your words. Okay? That's what a real person would have did. I ain't... Girl, get the hell up out of here. Coward. Coward. You and your wife are bitches sometimes. And, Rashawn called it. I didn't see no lie right there. Okay, I understand people don't, some people don't like when men call women bitches. I don't either, but sometimes some women and some men deserve to be called fucking bitches, and we gotta call that shit out. Okay, I can be a bitch, and I know that. You can be a bitch too. I'm pretty sure that everybody got a little bitch in them. And if you don't, you say you don't, you're lying, bitch. Okay? But anyway, moving on. Coward. Of all people, you sit at home and allow your woman to dictate what the fuck it is you gonna work or not. And you gonna call this other man who's actually out here working, doing it for himself, a coward. Okay, bitch. Do what you do, boo. And so we're gonna move forward because I'm tired of talking about this shit. Let's get to this bullshit that just happened. Lisa is having a brunch. Okay, if I skip something, I don't feel like I skipped something, but if I did, it really wasn't important. This is the real main problem, and Lisa having a brunch. Golden is there first. Then Shar comes with her mama. Golden and Shar talking. She was like, "Hey, girl, have you seen anybody ever since the cruise?" Girl, nah, this is the first time. She was like, and I'm surprised she invited me. Because, Lisa told Countess to invite Shar or whatever. And hopefully everything would be cool after they had the little debacle on the little cruise trip. And here go Golden. Yeah, because, that's really cool that she invited you, even though you did what you did on the cruise trip with the flyer. We here don't play tick for tat. Okay, that's really cool. And then in her confessional, here go Golden. Now you can learn if you want to be around this crew that we don't do things like that. I said, bitch, hold the fuck up. You just contradicted the whole fuck out of yourself, okay? You said you don't do tit for tat, but that was tit for tat when your ass brought that shit back up. You didn't need to bring that back up. Get the fuck out of here, Golden. I just can't stand her. She irks my nerves. And then after that, everyone arrives. Paula comes in. Everybody was supposed to be dressed in white. I felt like the only person who should have had color on, was the mama, Lisa Wu's mother. Paula comes in with this mustard yellow top on with the white pants, and she has something white underneath. I was like, I wanted to tell her, bitch, take that mustard off. Okay, if it ain't finna be put on a hot dog or a burger, take that shit off. Alright, this ain't about you. You ain't finna be a color. Alright? But the niece and the family, they had little spots of color because that's the motherfucking family, bitch. You a guest. Alright? So Lisa get up there and, they at first Paula was like, Forrest ain't coming, okay? And I do believe that. I kind of believe that Paula didn't think that Forrest was going to come because of what she said in the confessional. Because she wasn't here for what Forrest did either. But we'll get to it in a second. Lisa up there, giving her speech. It was very heartfelt. I almost shed a tear. But I have a headache, so I just said, no, bitch, suck that shit back up because you ain't trying to make it worse. And then it was at the moment where her niece comes up and give her a hug. She was in the midst about to give her a hug. And Forrest, lanky ass, string bean looking ass, just come on in. Up to Lisa. If I see somebody standing in front of a group of people and everybody else is sitting down, I can tell that this person obviously was in the midst of talking or about to talk. Something is already started, okay? So why didn't you just go around out of the way, hurry up, and go stay over there by your wife? No, I'm going to be Forrest and do what Forrest wants to do and make a fucking scene, interrupt the whole little brunch thing to say, I'm sorry, hey Lisa, hey you, oh, Lisa Wu's mother, how are you? Mwah. And I just wanted to say I'm Forrest, I'm Paula J. Parker's wife, and, well, hell, they both lesbian out. But anyway, and I just want to say that, mothers are important, okay? We need our mothers to do this and to do that. And I'm just sitting here like, really? But you disrespect the shit out of your mother-in-law who was sitting right there. Paula just sitting there like, the fuck? Everybody, I was with Golden too. Girl, bitch, I was with you on this part. The only thing that I was with you on this episode, when you said, oh, hell no, the fuck is going on? This motherfucker get up here, give this speech, and then not only give that little speech, also, I see some people in the audience, Golden, Countess. I just want to say I apologize. I said, so you're not going to apologize to Rashawn? Because he was there too. Okay? He was there too. And he left. He was like, and Paula, I see you went home, and left out. I said you couldn't even have the decency to go sit your ass down. You came in and you left right back out. Bitch, he would have got fucked up. If my family was there and this was my family event, cousins and everything would have got the fuck up and whooped his ass just for interrupting. Okay, he would have got a good cussing out. And Paula would have probably got her ass whooped too, because she probably would have tried to get up and try to, no, don't do that to my motherfucking husband. He was trying, no, what your husband did was some fucked up shit. I don't care what the intentions were. That was not genuine. That was not genuine. Because if you wanted to apologize to them, you take them to the side or you wait till an event with your own shit. Okay, that was not the setting. It's called timing. All right, and your timing was all off, and your tact was not there. Your tact was lacking. Fucking Paula sitting there looking like Jimmy the Cricket with her teeth, and I'm just sitting here like, get your ass up and go get your man. Me and Golden like, go get your man. Shut that shit down. Oh, she ain't gonna do that. Here she go. She in the confessional saying how it was fucked up what he did, but sitting at the table talking about some, oh my God, I didn't even know he was coming. I mean, but that's his way of apologizing, so I hope the girls took it. And, I tried to get Countess, attention, but she ignored me, and I'm looking at her face like, ooh, it never changed. Bitch, don't nobody give a fuck about that so-called ass apology. I wouldn't accept that shit. Okay, you don't apologize to a fucking room of people. You didn't fuck with the fucking room of people. You did the shit to me. So you come to me and you apologize to me in my fucking face, bitch. And not at somebody else event for their mother. Girl, get the fuck. Y'all tell me how y'all feel about this episode, and I will see y'all later. Some more dyke shit finna go on Catfish. Catfish, this season been the season of the lesbians. Is it just me? Somebody made that clear to me in the comments last week. I was like, you know what? You sure is right. But I ain't hating. I'll see y'all later. Stop.